Welcome to the final matchup in Week 1 of the Global Blade League. We have Technicolor Sky taking on Black Sea Blader, and you'll see Leon Claw, 560 Hexa, Soar Phoenix, 360 Unite, and Pearl Tiger, 580 Point as the deck for Black Sea Blader. For Technicolor Sky, you'll see him go back to what was his original deck to start the week with a Wolf Hunt 160 Under Needle, Foxbrush 460 Rush, and Weiss Tiger 760 Hexa. Now, this has the potential to be a pretty interesting matchup. A lot of these blades aren't great counters for each other, so many of the outcomes will depend on order. And here we have Foxbrush versus a Blue Wing Phoenix on Unite. Should be a very interesting attack head-to-head. Some early blows here, some great attacking moves, and it looks like with that hit, Foxbrush does enough to destabilize Phoenix and get a spin finish here. That will bring Technicolor Sky to a 1-0 score and move to the second blade, which is a Weiss Tiger on Hexa versus a Leon Claw on a 560 Hexa. So a very interesting matchup. Blades that aren't too different, although Leon Claw is much more balanced than Weiss Tiger. So a lot of this will depend on how hard of hits Weiss Tiger is able to get in the beginning here. And unfortunately, it looks like that Hexa is just doing circles around Leon Claw while it holds up in the middle, which is not great. Any hope for Weiss Tiger to win probably depended on holding middle like it's doing now, but unfortunately it looks like it's too little too late. Leon Claw will take this spin finish and bring the score equal.
What was the score again? Yes, thank you.
That brings us to the third Bay matchup, which is a very tall Weiss Tiger on 580 Point versus a Wolf Hunt on 160 Under Needle. So very different matchups here. We'll see what happens, and right away we get a extreme finish by Weiss Tiger right in there. This taller Weiss Tiger is probably really a great matchup for Wolf Hunt, since Wolf Hunt is already a taller blade overall, and it just couldn't hang. So we get to the first reshuffle. This brings out Foxbrush again. Order did not change. Also a rematch with a Blue Wing Phoenix, attack on attack. We'll see if we get the same result this round. Not quite as many early hits as their first match, and this probably bodes well for Phoenix being on that Unite bit. It'll hold a little bit stamina longer despite still being able to attack. And it looks like that's what it's doing here. On Rush, Foxbrush quickly went unstable, and Phoenix Wing is able to get the spin finish, bringing Black Sea Blader to a 5-1 score on Technicolor Sky. This looks like it will be very tough to recover from, and very little margin for error at this point. And then we have, once again, a rematch of Claw Leon against Weiss Tiger on Hexa. Early hit that sends Weiss Tiger right around the rails. That doesn't bode well. And it looks like we get basically the same thing happen again. Weiss Tiger, unfortunately, can't hold center, can't get enough early contact, and a more balanced and heavier Leon Claw is able to win the match. So 6-1. At this point, it's looking like the writing's on the wall for Technicolor Sky. I don't see how, given the matchups and the way things have gone, this could go radically different. But we have a Wolf Hunt going against, once again, that tall Weiss Tiger. Let's see what happens and if anything can fare better. And this time around, Tiger is unable to get those early hits on Wolf Hunt. Fortunately, because Wolf Hunt is on that Under Needle and Tiger's on point, we're just able to outlast despite actually getting a little bit unstable at the end. So Technicolor Sky gets that spin finish and is able to go up to 2 points against 6. And moving right to the reshuffle, we have Foxbrush versus that very tall Weiss Tiger. This should be another interesting matchup. That Weiss Tiger will move around quite a bit on point early. This Foxbrush is almost totally dependent on those early hits. So let's see if there can be any contact here. Wow, they chase each other around the rails. No heavy contact in the beginning, which really favors Tiger. However, some of those hits from Brush, it doesn't always look like it, but Brush is just capable of extending so much power in the beginning. It was able to destabilize Tiger and get a spin finish. So Technicolor Sky going on a little bit of a run here. Let's see if a comeback is still going to be possible. It looks like Black Sea Blader for the second rotation runs Blue Phoenix. Technicolor Sky runs Wolf Hunt, and this is a great matchup for him. Wolf Hunt obviously can hold center and is heavy enough to resist some of those hits from a great Unite Phoenix combo that had been successful so far in this match. Now it's 4-6. Very, very interesting turn of events. Let's see if Technicolor Sky is able to pull off a miracle comeback here. And Black Sea Blader is going back to their very effective Clawleon on Hexa when it hits my Weiss Tiger on Hexa right out of the arena, which is an extreme finish courtesy of GBL rules, a little bit different from WBO rules, but yes, that will be 3 points, ending the match for Black Sea Blader. A very interesting matchup. Not the best picks in order from Technicolor Sky, but there's always room to improve. Now quickly, you'll see on the screen here, we wanted to share our Global Blade League landing page. This is something that is still being worked on and should be released publicly in the next 7 to 10 days, so keep an eye out. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see this, and it's basically a data tracking setup that goes through league standings with all participants showing their logos, license type, country of origin, matches played, basically all the data you could want for individual players in this league. And we also have a very exciting match tracker, which is designed to make all of the matches that we play easy and accessible. You're going to be able to follow the match ID to this spreadsheet, actually follow along what happened, and over time we're going to have various different advanced analytics to track how certain players, how certain blades, how certain combinations are doing in our league in the road to get eligible for playoffs. So thank you for tuning in and hope to see you in our next week of competition.